Man, I got to ask you, Professor, what in the world is going on? From the Iranian perspective, has there been a deal? And is that 14-point plan released by I think it was Mir's news agency, is that really the 14 points?
We didn't have a deal, contrary to what Trump said and contrary to what the Pakistani prime minister said. So we were still stuck. There was stalemate. So what has happened? You're very kind. It's 2:41 a.m. So I hope I'm coherent.
Thank you.
There was progress until a couple of weeks ago, and then then Trump added these new demands, and things stopped. And then the Israeli regime bombed Beirut last time, and Iran retaliated. The United States, Trump's Navy attacked Iran a number of times. Iran retaliated. And then the Qataris brought a message saying that the Americans withdrew those excessive demands. So we went back to where we were a couple of weeks earlier. Now, what happened this time round was that Netanyahu, in his utter stupidity, he went and attacked Beirut.
Beirut again.
Exactly. And Iran said, we're going to retaliate. And Trump was desperate for this not to happen. And then the Americans effectively accepted Iran's conditions. So the Israeli regime has to end the occupation and end the war in Lebanon, and of course on all fronts, which includes Gaza. And also the siege on Iranian ports has to end immediately. And Iran will begin opening the Strait of Hormuz on Friday. So what the Israeli regime and what Trump has to do is now, but Iran will begin on Friday. So but if Netanyahu does not abide by the commitments, the Strait of Hormuz is not going to be open.
I'm sorry, there was one really big one that I hadn't seen there, and that is, Gary, if you could roll up a little bit further so I can see it here on my screen. That's something that President Trump has agreed to.
I don't know all the details, but for what I've been informed is that, again, we didn't have an agreement, contrary to what was being said in the media. And contrary to, I don't want to, criticize the Pakistani prime minister, but contrary to what he said, there was no deal yesterday. We're not raising our expectations. But if he does not implement, we win. If he implements, we win. Either way, this is his retreat is going to be remembered, and Netanyahu's obedience or disobedience will be remembered. We have to remember that the clock is ticking, and the economic crisis and the energy crisis is approaching.